Welcome back. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all having a great day. Praise to the Most High for allowing us to open our eyes up. That's first and foremost. Like, comment, subscribe. We're here to talk about the Final Four. As y'all can see in the title, this is going to be a great Final Four. Now, we have most of these teams getting to the Final Four. I want to say the only team that I didn't really predict getting to the Final Four was Fenerbahçe, and even then, I said it was going to be pretty much a toss-up. Zalgiris had a lot of momentum, but Fenerbahçe ended the regular season off pretty decent, so we kind of knew their energy going into it. But other than that, we didn't really have any doubts with the other three teams getting to the Final Four. I know y'all was giving me some hell about the Greens getting to the Final Four. When they went up 2-0 on Valencia, it looked all good, and then it wasn't. So Valencia ended up making it to the Final Four. Real Madrid kind of cruised past Hapoel Tel Aviv. I don't want to say cruise, but that first game, I believe, was a little bit closer. The second game was a blowout. Obviously, third game, Hapoel took it at the crib, and then Real Madrid closed it out. So that was a solid series, but we got to see each team really fight for their lives in a sense. Besides Olympiacos. Olympiacos just dominated Monaco 3-0. That was way too easy. This is going to be a better series with Fenerbahçe, I feel like. So, with that being said, we're going to start off on Real Madrid and Valencia. Now, I feel like this series is going to be very underrated. Real Madrid has been playing really, really good. Valencia has been playing really good also. And they're coming off, a crazy momentum shift, being down 0-2 to now winning 3 games straight and beating a great team like Panathinaikos. So Real Madrid is going to have their hands full with this Valencia team, but I think Valencia is going to have their hands just as full. Real Madrid, they play together. They play really, really well at home. They don't really get shook, or they don't really get nervous. They don't really get anxious. They've been playing with each other for a minute. They have a lot of chemistry within that team. And a lot of chemistry together. They played a lot of games together, so I think that helps them. And their experiences help them, especially in this Final Four right here. Now, Olympiacos, Fenerbahçe, this is going to be a very, very good series. Oli is looking unstoppable. I'm going to just put that out there. Oli hasn't lost a game in I don't know how long. I feel like they kind of feeling themselves, but they're being humble about it. They're taking it game by game. They're approaching new obstacles and new challenges, like very head on. They're not overlooking, and they're standing a moment. So that's really a dangerous recipe, because they're really trying to win this. Yeah, they're really trying to win this whole shit, and you could tell, like, their energy. They're not playing no games. Yeah, number 1 seed. They're numero uno for a reason. Fenerbahçe is coming off a very, very tough series against Zalgiris. It was 3-1, yes, but I don't feel like the 3-1 defines how tough the series really was. Zalgiris ended up losing the first 2 games at the crib. They ended up losing the first 2 games away, then won a game at the crib. That game 4 was looking kind of crazy, but Fenerbahçe pulled it out. So, with that being said, Fenerbahçe, this is a completely different team that y'all playing against. Y'all are definitely going to be the underdogs. I don't know if it's by much or if it's not by much, but regardless, Olympiacos has some real weapons that Zalgiris didn't, to be honest. To be real with you. Be so honest with you. So it's gonna be a very different series. Now, for my predictions. Let's start off with Zalgiris. Not Zalgiris. I love y'all, Zalgiris. Let's start off with Fenerbahçe and Olympiacos. I want to say this is a 1-game series. I don't think that this is a game to best of 5. I want to say a single game. I have Olympiacos winning in just 1 game. To be very honest, they've been looking like the better team. They've been looking like the more unstoppable team, the team that isn't rattled, the team that doesn't really get too down on themselves, team that trusts each other way more. I feel like that's Olympiacos, so I'm gonna stick with Olympiacos going into the championship. All right, Real Madrid and Valencia. This one is gonna be a very, very good game too. I gotta think on this one because they're both very, very dynamic teams. They both use their team chemistry in order to win games, not just on the defensive end, but on the offensive end. They share the ball. All of their players pretty much are aggressive. They attack the rim. They try to get teammates open. Man, this one is hard. I'm going to go with Valencia. Let's just keep riding the wave of Valencia. I felt like Valencia was going to win in their first series. I don't feel like they're going to stop right now. Real Madrid is going to be a tough time beating Real Madrid. But again, for some reason, I just cannot go against Valencia. So with that being said, I have Valencia and Olympiacos in the championship game. Now, this one is going to be a major toss-up. I don't feel like Olympiacos is going to just dominate. I don't feel like Valencia is going to give up. Like I said before, I might have Olympiacos in the championship still because that's been my prediction since the start. But nonetheless, I think Valencia really puts on a show, really gives them a run for their money. I don't feel like this is going to be a far game at all. I feel like it's going to be a very close game, very intense game. A lot of defense being played, a lot of elite shot making. But yeah, I'm going to give the slight edge to Olympiacos. Even if Valencia were to win this championship game, I wouldn't be mad whatsoever. But at the end of the day, Oli just got that. They just got that experience and that chemistry on a different level. Valencia has chemistry also, like I said, but is it like Olympiacos? We shall see. Let me know y'all predictions. Even if y'all team is not playing, even if y'all team has gotten eliminated, don't be a sore loser. Yeah, it's cool. It's all right. It's always next year. So with that being said, I need y'all to be in tune with this video. Need y'all to comment what y'all think about the Final Four prediction. Let me know your Final Four prediction. Let me know what you see if Olympiacos loses or if Valencia loses or if Real Madrid is going to win the championship. If Fenerbahçe going to win the championship. Like, let me know what y'all thinking. All right? Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on all my social medias. Appreciate y'all for tuning in to every single video. We're going to keep running it up. I'll see y'all very, very soon. Final Four on the way.